All right. This update is at the request of a viewer, and I like to listen to my viewers. So this is the wing so far, and it has printed beautifully. It's very rigid. These are the rear elevators, and actually just the top stabilizer and then one rear elevator. The other elevator is on the printer. It's printing really well, and hinging this and ruddering it and things like that, I think it's just going to be really organic in flow. Now, they made the aileron the entire length of the wing. So what I've opted for is a wing root aileron to see how that works out, because the servo port is right here for it. And extending it out far over here isn't going to work. The idea is that I make this one slightly rigid, connect it to this one, but not to the end one. That way, when I'm going to take a small metal rod across here, that'll push this aileron up, but it'll give an organic flex at the corner here to make it more of an organic control system. I think it'll work out well. I think it'll be a good plane flying in a self-dihedral situation where the wings do have some flex, so they are going to flex up at the ends in forward flight. I've also modified the front nose to accept an 850 kV 14.8 volt battery and a different motor, and I created a folding prop spinner for the front that I'm going to print out, get everything installed. And then the body is it's a fairly thin body, but I think what we're gonna do is, since it's just going to be solid infill on the TPU, and then a carbon fiber rod. And then along that carbon fiber rod, I will run the controls for the elevator and the rudder. And then, of course, the ailerons will run straight down into the cabin. And then the receiver will sit up front, in front of the battery. That should put the CG fairly accurate. And that's what we'll do. But it looks beautiful, I think. And it's just so interesting how flexible it's going to be. It's going to be fun to fly. And the metal gears are almost in shipping for the stubby fan, and then we're going to spin this baby up. And we're looking for 55 pounds of thrust and 32,000 RPMs on the blade. And it's PETG. Survived so far, so fingers crossed.